So yeah, we're starting with the Residents Gingerbread Man. So this is an interesting one. I've sort of started going down a little bit of a Residents rabbit hole since we played Freak Show a couple of weeks ago. Um, I since learnt a few things about the Residents. So been around for a very long time, since 1968, and are still touring as of today. Very influential on a lot of other 80s and 90s bands, notably Devo, Ween, Primus. There is an actual documentary called The Theory of Obscurity that's floating around on the internet, on the YouTubes. But let's jump in and have a look. I can sort of talk about the game as we go through it. You want to record? Not record, capture. Capture would be a good idea. Might put my overlay on as well. No, window capture. There we go. Clickety clickety click. Excellent. Important audio only play info. Track 1 is computer data and should not be played on older CD players. When played on older CD players, track 1 may produce excessively loud digital noise, which is actually what they did. Yeah. So I think, I'm guessing, yeah, you can put this in a audio CD player and actually listen to. I'm guessing this is the album itself on the disc, but that was apparently a big thing with the Residents. Like, it was more about art pieces than the music itself. They reckon the music was kind of secondary, but whatever technological bandwagon came along at the time, they kind of jumped on it. So they basically did music videos before MTV. They were doing like promo videos for some of their songs in like the late 70s. So when did music videos start? Like 1982. So yeah, on the bandwagon there. But as soon as like Windows 3.1 and CD-ROM technology came out, they also jumped on it, and we ended up getting 3 games for these guys. But has really been interesting, and yeah, like it's been cool to see like the influence it's had on other people. Who else? I'm trying to remember who else was in the documentary. Matt Groening. Matt Groening's a big fan, but he's into weird shit. He likes like Frank Zappa and Captain Beefheart and shit. Okay. So yeah, I imagine this is going to be like, yeah, similar to Freak Show. I think this actually came out before Freak Show. This was the first Resonance one. How are you, Asti? Welcome in, mate.
Everything was okay.
Oh, okay. So apparently this whole thing is there's like 9 different stories from people, and you go through each one. Let's start up the top.
They simply have no choice.
Yeah, I like your little emoticon, mate. Okay. Oh, no, we're gonna get some more freaky weird shit, aren't we? Yeah. That was definitely a big thing of the Residents. The confused transsexual. Okay. Alright. But, yeah, I want to say these guys were kind of influential on, Tism as well, one of my favourite bands, mainly because of the whole anonymity thing. Like, you can sort of say what you want when you do that. I choose midnight and oh wow, that's going through pretty quick. Shapeless ambiguity is not tied together. Okay. But yeah, this is kind of what they're all about. It was just all about making like art pieces to kind of complement the music. And glad I missed the half-hour intro. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Oh, we got some glitching already. And I do know I'm probably going to get content ID'd on the music, but it doesn't really matter. That's sort of half the fun of checking these out.
I wonder what it's like to be one of them. Do they just exist? Do they actually want their screeching? Do they actually want their screeching and hideous, demanding offspring?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what speed this is meant to be running at. I'm guessing it's kind of at the right speed now, but yeah, not sure.
Do they get jealous?
But yeah, that was the other big one as well. Penn Jillette, the magician's been friends with these guys for many, many, many years, and actually went on tour with them starting out. So if you ever watch one of the docos, you'll probably find some stuff. I actually did find a quick little 10-minute podcast where he was talking about one of the members, Hardy Fox, who passed away in 2018.
Do they actually want their screeching, hideous,
Can we skip through these? Because these is kind of weirding me out. Oh, I can actually like click and move the face. Oh wow, that's getting a little creepy. Oh wow, this is
their screeching and hideous, demanding offspring.
Some repeating audio.
Lead only to the same pain and the same suffering and the I wonder what it's like. Situations that look so easy. Same situations that look so. Do they just exist? Do they actually want their screeching?
Oh, okay. So the music's changing as I'm clicking on stuff as well. Yeah, this is getting a little freaky.
Do they actually want their screeching and hideous, demanding offspring?
Do they? I don't know.
I wonder what it's like to be one of them. I wonder what it's like to be one of them.
Yeah, this is pretty much it, mate. Yeah, this was going to be a weird one coming in. Maybe if we just paint the whole thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I don't know if we're going to get through all 9 stories within half an hour, but we'll see how we go. Like, for the actual... It's kind of interesting what they're doing with the whole thing. But yeah, like, I'm kind of into this sort of stuff. Like, I'm a big fan of David Lynch. I sort of like stuff where it's like... It's more about what you feel. It's the wankiest fucking art house opinion you can have, but yeah, I like stuff that it's less about what's on the screen and more about what sort of emotions it evokes in you. That was certainly a weird one. Okay, yep. Oh, that was a chunky sprinkle fade. Okay, or sprinkle wipe, whatever it is. So what else we got?
Next, I'll do nude descending a staircase.
All right, no, that's right, man. You descending a staircase sounds fun. But I'm just wondering what they've done, how they've done the art itself. Like, have they done like? I'm guessing they've actually like modeled a face in clay and then like done like really high res pictures of it. The sold out artist. Yeah, that's gonna be me when I get to 1,000 subs on YouTube and start monetizing this shit. A reanimated corpse improperly buried his heart. Yep. Oedipus and Seedy are the toad eaters tonight. Feverish is the sycophants forever. Any more info? Oh yeah. Obsequious. I've never actually heard that word before. Okay, yeah, no, they've done that. They've actually like taken a photo of like a super high quality for the time picture of like a molded face. Fuck me, this is weighing my emotion right now. I was wanting to destroy this and slap you for some reason. Yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad, mate. That's the whole point of going through every every Windows 3.1 game out there. There's gonna be some annoying ones. We might have a better time later. Yeah, we're gonna do a Peter Gabriel did one that could be good as well. I don't know yet.
Yeah, they all think I suck.
I kissed his feet and loaded his gun.
Ted Williams. He had 406.
Is this a game though? No, this is like,
He had 406.
this is just art on a CD-ROM basically. There were a lot of games like that in Windows 3.1. Like Myst came out in like '93, and everyone sort of went, "Oh, we can do cool shit with it," and there were just so many other pretenders. But like I have found some interesting ones. We have found a few that are like interactive art galleries and museums where you kind of walk through, and there's actual like what's his face exhibits and stuff like that.
Ted Williams.
It's kind of pretty cool.
Vampires.
But yeah, this is literally the only interactivity I can do is just clicking and dragging this head around.
Ted Williams.
Maybe that's how you skip it. Maybe you just wipe all this out with the face.
Some just suck up. They all suck something.
But yeah, this was sort of a multimedia thing as well. I was kind of explaining that if you had this disc back in the day, took it out, put it in a CD player, skipped past track 1 because that was the data track on the CD, you'd be able to actually listen to the album, and I'm hearing bits of it in like the background noise here.
Think I suck. Ted Williams. He had 406 in 1941.
But yeah, it's just this is all I can do to interact.
But they really wish their stuff sold like mine.
Spin this guy around a little bit.
Descending a staircase. I'll get $100 grand for it. Let them suck that.
Trying to make an actual picture with what's going on here. Yeah, this is so weird. This is supposed to be where ET 2600 is, yeah. I imagine there's a few copies of this in the landfill somewhere. But yeah, no, like I sort of did the spiel at the start where I was talking about like this band was really influential over like other weird famous bands from the 80s and 90s. That was what they were talking about in the documentary itself. There was a lot of, because the band was anonymous, there was a lot of speculation that the members were actually like super famous real musicians. So the rumor going around was one was like George Harrison from the Beatles, David Byrne from Talking Heads, like Bono from U2. Yeah, there was a lot of speculation on who the actual people were. But yeah, apparently the guy that I was talking about before, Hardy Fox, was one of the founding members. But yeah, has since passed away. But that's the craziest thing as well. Like, these guys have never been super famous, but they've been sticking to their guns. They've been doing this literally since 1968, and they're still doing it today. Which is just like that's dedication. Like I can definitely respect that. Alright, maybe I might do like 2 more and leave it there. I didn't want to spend too much time on more time on this. No, we just had this one. Oh crap. I think I guess they're like randomized or something. But yeah, that's like I can definitely look up to these guys because I've been doing streaming for 8 years now, and I've gotten fuck all out of it, and I just do it because I'm passionate about it and I enjoy it. But okay, I think that's what it is too. The I think each icon corresponds to one of the tracks on the audio CD itself. Maybe lick my leech, the bloodsucker sang. Right, fawn upon my mud-coloured nostrils. Lick my leech, the bloodsucker sang. Yeah, we had that one. But I think we're just getting that. Yeah, this seems to be pretty much all it is. Just the spinning head. Well, this is kind of, the face is the same, but it seems like the rest of it's a little different. Maybe there's like a randomization element to it as well. Like whatever background's coming up is different. That's a cool touch though. Like the head's actually like rotating a different way based on where it's trying to look at my mouse cursor, but it's spinning at the same time.
Ted Williams. He had 406 and Ted Williams.
And yeah, like, don't get me wrong either. Like, if I played this as a kid, I would have turned it off immediately, because I probably would have found this scary as fuck when I was a kid. But I sort of have this appreciation for it now.
Ted Williams. He had vampires.
But yeah, that was a big part of us as well. I haven't, like, yeah, we saw a little taste of it for Freak Show. We saw a couple of little clips of the actual stage shows that the residents did, and that seems to be a big part of it as well. It's meant to be this massive audio-visual experience rather than like just the music. But yeah, I'm gonna have a hell of a deep dive because they've done at least they did as many albums as like Frank Zappa, so like 60 plus that I'm gonna have to go through at some point. The one main song I did like of them is they did a really good cover of It's a Man's World that like I actually have like every cover of that I can imaginable. So I've got like the Elvis version, James Brown. There's an Australian chick called Renee Gayer who sang it, actually passed away last year. But yeah, I didn't mind their version, I just like that song. But I haven't listened to much else though. I type in like the Residents and go off like YouTube's autofill thing to get songs and stuff. Constantinople's probably another interesting one as well. But yeah, no, like I've like that's kind of been my mantra over the years. Just like I dig through a lot of weird shit to find the good stuff.
They really wish their stuff sold like mine.
There is like, yeah, there is good stuff tucked away. It's just like, it obviously doesn't get promoted because it costs money to promote shit these days. But there's that sort of natural element to it as well. Like it just, yeah, if you're paying money to market, you're shilling it. You just want to get it out there. But yeah, you're sort of not letting people discover it themselves. And yeah, I just, in the days of marketing and advertising, like, considering how often it happens this day, I'm just tired of having stuff continually being shoved down my throat, and just, yeah, I like to be able, like, yeah, that's sort of why I go down that rabbit hole of, you know, just finding this stuff, going through archive.org. I've actually got a heap of heavy metal comic books I want to get through, work through all them. Yeah, just want to discover stuff, because it is. And don't get me wrong either, like, there's still good stuff coming out in the mainstream, but it's the ones that try to break the mold. It's the ones that are trying to do something different, despite that kind of, like, financial risk. Case in point, I'm watching through Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix at the moment, and it's really good. It's really well put together. And it has, yeah, it's got a bit of everything. And I'm also onto Arcane as well. Arcane's been very interesting. It's less about the story and the voice acting and the lore, because I've never played League of Legends, but the actual art and stuff in Arcane is just fantastic. It kind of reminds me of, the art style kind of reminds me of the characters from Dishonored. They sort of have that, like, hand-painted but angular kind of look to them. And the animation, yeah, the animation studio, the French one, has definitely broken ground on that thing.
I'll get $100,000 for it.
Okay, we'll try this one. This seems to be different. Yeah, we might even get a... Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe whatever they're saying is the actual name of the track. No, we just got... Okay, we got... Oh, no, okay, so this isn't the name of the track. Because this is a different song compared to what we were playing before. Maybe they ran out of, like, time or money or something, and they could only do so many heads. Can I? Yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired of this. I'm running out of things to say. I'm just trying to figure out how to speed through these a bit quicker. Yeah, it's certainly is crazy, but yeah, I'm very surprised with the amount of detail they put in on that head, and the fact that they're able to get such a high quality photo from, this would have been like, actually I don't know if it was 320 by 200 or 640 by 480, but they've gotten a high res picture from a very low resolution. Ooh. Maybe I should cover over that picture. I saw some boobage there. Just trying to move the head to cover it over. But yeah, no, I am kind of liking the music, which is, yeah, like I said, I'm always into the weird stuff. Do like the weird stuff. Oh no, this is I think it's the same guy. Am I just getting the same song over and over again? Yeah, I think I'm getting the same song every time. Alright, hang on. Give me a sec. Let's reboot the whole thing and see if I can get just like one different song to finish out. That might be a good idea, because we just seem to get we seem to be getting the same song over and over again. Just want to hear something else. And that's going to be nice too, because if I oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, this was a fair point. If you played track 1 on a regular CD player, it would, yeah, be excessively loud, because it's trying to read what's essentially data, but it is like very damaging to the your equipment and shit. Will probably, I think I remember doing it like once, like playing the first track on a audio data CD out of curiosity, and yeah, it's just it's a very loud screech that you get if you do that.
Now I can sit on the side of a mountain and watch the shadows slowly filling the valleys below.
Yeah, alright, that sounds like... Oh, hang on, what we got? I'll come back to this. This might be just the quit option. We'll do one more of these, and then we'll see what else we can find. Alright, okay, so different head, different audio track at least. That's good. The aesthetic? That's not how you spell aesthetic, is it? Yeah, no idea. Conviction is the drain tube of tomorrow, sorry. Only belief staggers the gag of God. Limit oneself to a saviour or two. Yeah, that's an idea. Shadows doubt the strength of the sun. Billowing blood hates the hemostat. Shadows doubt the strength of the sun. Okay, so they're just like... Yeah, there definitely seems to be a bit of a... Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you actually just meant to be high while you're doing all this shit. I still haven't worked out the significance of the eyes. Like, yeah, that's a big thing on like the album covers and the live shows. They always have at least one person with a big eyeball for a head. They did do that in the documentary. They pointed out, yeah, the Venture Brothers actually made a Residence joke at one point.
Every day I go up on the mountain, climb to the top, but I don't know what for.
But somehow, I don't believe this is it.
I hear a voice up on the mountain. It says beware of what you
Ashes,
want.
my burnt hut, but beautiful, my cherry blooming on the hill. Ashes, but somehow, I don't believe
like
this
this.
is it.
Because I did see a bit of that in the documentary as well. They have like a studio in Louisiana somewhere that's just like filled with all these like arty-farty kind of knickknacks, all that sort of stuff you find in antique stores. But yeah, like I'll definitely recommend watching the documentary, because yeah, it was just this interesting little rabbit hole, and it was just
Ashes,
so different compared to everything else.
My cherry blooming on the hill.
Just gonna keep that head spinning. Yeah, like maybe this is me being arty-farty again, but maybe this is evoking. Maybe this is us. Maybe this is us. Our head is spinning around, trying to comprehend all this shit that's going on at the moment.
Space between reality blooming on perception.
And yeah, like there's sort of that to it as well. It's kind of like you're making your own art. Like, I actually love those programs. Yeah, we covered a few of them on the Windows 3.1 stream. I vaguely remember there was a program that was like,
But not without the doubt.
you drew something on the screen and it would actually produce like an audio thing, and you were actually able to create your own music kind of through the art that you were drawing on the screen. I just thought, like, yeah, I remember finding a couple of those as a kid, and just really great way to inspire your creativity. I think it was like,
I don't believe
maybe it was Thinking Things. I can't remember what game we played specifically that had that, but that was, yeah, it's cool that you kind of get to make your own art to a degree.
Cherry blooming on the hill. As I watch the shadows.
Yeah, we're definitely. See if I can get, like, I don't think I'm gonna get any like good thumbnails out of this game. I'm just gonna have to make do with what I got. I might be able to do my own one, do like the Sandals head with like a big eyeball or something. Oh, that was new. I only just noticed the little death's head coming through there. Little skull with the eyes. Yeah, they're big on the eyes. Edges. Okay. Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm just setting off stuff by accident at this point. But yeah, I think we might leave that one there. I'll just have a look at, there might be some like behind the scenes stuff or something. Just see, here we go. I don't know what this is signifying either. Maybe there's a gingerbread man inside all of us. We all take human flesh tastes of cinnamon or something like that. Maybe that's what's going on. But yeah, I'm trying to remember who else they interviewed for the documentary. A couple of different people. Right. So, let's... Okay, that just quits. Alright, we'll just leave that one there.
I'm watching Death Sandals video, by the way. That's who the person is. So if you want to watch a full playthrough, Death Sandals,